Hello, Rushil.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Mhm. Let's start this thing.
Good evening, ma'am.
Hello. Hello, Shubham. Good evening. Okay, we'll start. Okay. First, is transportation. We'll start with transportation in human beings. Okay. First thing is, why is transportation required?
Ma'am, it's a new chapter.
This is in life process only. Transportation.
Ma'am, which topic is it?
Transportation.
Okay.
Our you can say circulatory system. Okay, so what is the need of transportation? Everyone, Rushil and Sarjan, turn on the videos.
Yes, ma'am.
Sam. Okay, so what is it, Rushil? Digestive system, right?
Yes.
Why is the need? Because of the digestive system. What is happening here? In the digestive system, we are there is digestion of food, right? Then after digestion, the food has to be absorbed, and it is going. So it has to be transported to all the other parts of the body, from the digestive system to the all the parts of the body. Okay, so transportation is required. The second one, can you tell me, Rushil?
Circulatory system.
Sir, I'm talking about this only. This is circulatory system. Why do we need transportation?
For the transportation of oxygen
Yes,
throughout the body.
yes, respiratory system for that also. So, oxygen from the lungs to all parts of the body, then from our body, carbon dioxide from our body, then to lungs, then after that outside, right? So, this for this transportation is required. Okay, then next is what is that? Excretory system. For that also we need. Why do we need that? All the waste, right? Nitrogenous waste uh, from the all parts of body to the excretory system. It has to travel from all parts of the body to excretory system. Then it has to be taken out. In this, transportation is required. Next, we have, can anyone tell? Hormone. What is hormone? It is chemical messenger. So wherever this is needed, it has to be transported, right? So in that case also transportation is required. So what are those circulatory fluids inside our body? Hello, Rudnil.
Good evening,
Good evening. You did test very well.
mommy.
Ma'am, what about me?
You don't talk about yourself. You did well, but not like Rudnil.
Ma'am means how much? Like,
You'll get the paper, okay? The thing is, you have to explain more. You didn't explain, okay?
okay.
And some wrong. And the first one, everyone wrote wrong. First answer. That is renin, okay? In infants only, the for digestion of protein, renin is required. Only in infants. It is not present in the adults. Okay?
So, ma'am, I didn't got good marks.
You got like you got
Ma'am,
20 marks.
okay. Out of?
30.
Then fine.
How much did I get?
You got 28.5. Only one that was your mistake. 1 mark from there it went, and for the you didn't write the amylase one, carbohydrate.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all other things were good.
Thank you.
I'll discuss right when you get your papers. Okay, now we'll talk about the fluid in our body. So, what are those? Blood, okay, tissue fluid, and lymph. This blood is present in heart and vessels. Vessels is contained. Vessels means artery, veins, capillaries. You'll learn all those things, okay, in detail in following classes. So, this tissue fluid, what is that? So, I will draw here. Suppose this is our capillary, and inside that we have the blood, red blood cells, and the other cells what is the same color. Okay. What is happening here is that fluid from here, okay, will come out, and this is our cell, group of cells. And here we have our this is me, and this is our tissue fluid. So fluid which leaks out from the capillaries, and that fluid, what does it contain? It contains some plasma, protein, WBC, and other substances, and it will leak out, and it will go outside of this capillary in this space, okay, outside the cell, outside this cell, okay. So this fluid is called tissue fluid, okay. And it is also known as intercellular fluid, and it is part of extracellular fluid, and it is also known as one more thing, interstitial fluid, okay. And after that, it will come back when blood is flowing, right? What will happen is, the it will create pressure, because of which some of the fluid will get outside of the capillaries, and after that, it will go into the tissues, and from there, what will happen, this tissue fluid will get inside the limbs, that is, lymph vessels, lymph capillaries, and if it get inside the lymph vessel, and
Excuse me, ma'am.
so this tissue fluid is lymph inside your NCRT textbook, and in the ICSE textbook they have given separate.
Ma'am,
Okay, yes,
ma'am, before intracellular fluid, what it is written?
can you hear me? So there are two types of fluid, okay, extracellular and intracellular. Intracellular, it is present inside the cell, and this is outside. And this tissue fluid, it's part of extracellular fluid because it is present outside the cell. Everyone understood? Rudnil, Rushil?
Mom,
Yes, Sophia. Yes, Sophia.
Mom, can you explain the lymph part again?
Which one?
Yes, ma'am.
This one. So, what is happening here? This tissue fluid, when it gets inside the lymph vessels, okay, lymphatic system, what will it be known as? It will be known as lymph. That's all. Okay, understood, Sophia? And
Yes, ma'am.
Sophia, you were asking about the metabolism, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, metabolism is the sum total of chemical reaction that is happening inside our body. Okay, and there are two types of reaction. One is anabolism, another one is catabolism. So in anabolism, what will happen is, there will be construction of food. Okay, and it will consume energy. Energy is needed for that. Like, in anabolism, from simple substance, complex compound are made. Okay, in anabolism. And in catabolism, what will happen? There will be breakdown of complex substances, which will release energy. Okay, like in the digestion, what happens? It is catabolism. Okay, it is catabolic reaction. Okay, Sophia,
Yes, ma'am.
you got it right? The difference between those two, and what is metabolism?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, and Sophia, you did. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Sophia, I was telling you did well in your test. Okay, only one question that is wrong. First one you didn't write also. That answer is renin. This enzyme is present only in the infant. Hello, something. Yeah, internet connection is slow. Okay? Problem in internet. Sorry. What was I telling? This answer is renin. Okay, Sophia. Now,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, this is over. Then, yeah, these fluids are circulatory fluids. Okay, and there are some non-circulatory fluids also, and those are synovial fluid, which is present in the cavities of skeletal muscle. And there is one more, vitreous humor, which is present in eye, and many more. So these
And
are
the first
some
fluid is?
Synovial. These are non-circulatory fluid. This stays in one place only. Okay. These things move. Understood, everyone? Okay. Then there is two type of circulatory system: closed circulatory system,
What is the second one?
vitreous
Okay.
humor, closed circulatory system, and open circulatory system.
Ma'am, can you again explain what are these non-circulatory fluids?
Okay. This is synovial fluid, which is present in skeletal muscle, and this is vitreous humor, which is present in eye. So these fluid, they don't move. That's why it is called non-circulatory fluid. I have given you example. Okay, and these three are circulatory fluid. Okay, everyone understood? And remember one thing, in NCRT, tissue and limb, they are the same thing. And in ICSC, in that they have given separately. According to that, you have to write according to your board. Okay. Now here we have open circulatory system. In the closed circulatory system, this traveling of this fluid is through the vessels like arteries, veins, capillaries. But in the open circulatory system, there is no capillaries or veins or arteries. Okay, they are open. So in insect, it is like open circulatory system, but for us there is closed open or circulatory system. Okay, understood? And in open circulatory system, the fluid moves through open spaces in the body. It is not carried by the vessels. Now we'll talk about the blood. Is this visible or should I use different color?
Ma'am, it's fine.
Okay. This blood, we'll talk about this its properties. This is always in motion. It always moves. Then its color in the artery, it is bright red. I'll use different color to start. In the capillaries, in the veins, it is dark red. Okay. The third is, how does it taste? Can anyone tell? When you're injured or something,
Blood, how does it taste?
yeah, you would have tasted it, right?
Yeah, for me, this tastes like something salty.
Yes, it is salty, and its pH is about 7.3 to 7.45. Okay. Now the function of this there are two functions. First, transport. The other thing is protection. Okay. Now, what does it contain? Plasma and the cellular part.
Can it show the functions?
Yeah, function, it is transport, protection. You'll learn more about this. Then contents, plasma, then RBC, WBC, and platelets. Okay, this plasma, it is a fluid part of the blood, and it is light yellow in color. Then what does it contains? It contains water, proteins, inorganic salts, and other substances. Rushil, can you tell me in inorganic salt what are the contents? Rushil, you are there?
Yes.
Yeah, tell me, Rushil.
It includes sodium chloride and sodium bicarbonate.
Yes. Then other substance, glucose, amino acid, fibrogen, and urea, hormones, etc. Okay. Now, what is serum? Without protein, fibrogen. Okay. This helps in blood flow. Okay. So, what is serum? The plasma without the protein, fibrogen. Okay. Understood? Okay, next we'll talk about the RBC. What is RBC? Red blood. Anyone? Corpuscle. A minor particle. Corpuscle means a minor particle. And it is also known as, anyone? Rudnil?
Yes, ma'am.
This red blood cell is also known as?
I'm not sure.
Erythrocyte.
Ma'am, after corpulses, what do you pretend? Below it? Below that?
A minute particle.
Okay.
Corpuscle means a minute particle. Okay. Who are writing for me? Who are preparing me? Rutanil, you are. Then Safiya, what about you?
What are you asking?
Meat. Who is doing meat preparation?
No, ma'am, I'm not preparing for name.
No. Safiya, what about you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you preparing for meat? Hmm?
Ma'am,
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
not
Can you
preparing.
repeat?
Safiya, I'm asking. Yeah. What about Rushil?
What did you ask? You weren't audible.
Are you preparing for meat?
No, ma'am. No, not yet.
Okay, you can try. It is very easy. Okay, and
Ma'am,
Rushil,
how can it be very easy, ma'am?
it is very easy. Oh my
Ma'am,
God! What you
what
have to
is
do is, I'm telling you, what you have to do is you have to buy 11th and 12th NCRT textbook,
this?
and what you have to do is in NCRT textbook, what you will find. Rudnil, have you bought NCRT textbook?
I'm in school. We used to.
No, I mean 11th and 12th NCRT textbook. Have you bought
No,
it?
no.
You buy it, and what you will find there, you'll find mostly the letters in bold, all the terms in bold, and what you have to do is you have to only memorize all those points, and
Ma'am, it is only most of the questions are multiple choice.
yes, everything is multiple choice.
So that's very easy.
Very easy, and it will come from NCRT textbook only. The
But ma'am,
previous
it is
year
for
paper I
bio.
have seen, yeah, bio. I'm talking about only bio. It will come from NCRT textbook only, 11th and 12th. Only three questions from outside, like it was not present in the NCRT textbook. Others, everything were present in NCRT book only. And you have to learn the diagrams and the tables. That's all. So you can try for NEET. It is very easy. From now onwards, you can start. Buy 11th and 12th textbook and start reading.
Ma'am, you're telling to me.
I'm telling everyone.
Ma'am, but I'm preparing for MIT.
You can do both.
Ma'am, it's not possible.
Yeah. Who told? Many of them do.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what was I talking about? Red blood cells. So, red blood cell, you can see, this is the red blood cell, right? It is biconcave disc-like structure. It is flat in the center and in the outside it is rounded in the edge, okay, rounded at the edge. And it is very small, about 7 micron, okay, and it is also biconcave, right? Because of that it has large surface area, due to which absorbing of the oxygen is very easy, and yeah, because it is small it can travel to the capillaries, and where it is produced, yes, produced in the bone marrow or marrow of long bones like the hip bones. Wherever there is long bone, right, there will be bone marrow present inside the bone, and there only the RBC will be produced. And what is the lifespan, average life of the RBC?
What's the size?
7 micron.
What's that after 7?
Micron. Average life of RBC is 120 days. This sometimes comes as MCQs. Okay. In the adults, it is produced in long bones. In the embryo, the where it is produced, it is produced in liver and spleen. Okay. Here, this is spleen. This part.
Ma'am, average life of RBCs are
120 days.
okay.
So this then in embryo it is produced in liver and spleen. Okay.
Ma'am,
Next,
liver and
spleen.
ma'am, I didn't get it.
Spleen. Okay.
Ma'am,
Okay. So this old and weak RBC will be destroyed. Where it will be destroyed? It will be destroyed in the skin, liver, and bone marrow.
Ma'am,
So
I read
about
it's not
2
possible.
million, 2 million RBCs are destroyed every second. 2 million RBCs are destroyed every second, and like for
Ma'am, can you zoom in a little bit? I'm not able to see.
okay, that is 1% of RBC is destroyed in a day. So actually, we have for adult male, it is 5 million RBCs present average count, and for the adult female, it is 4.5 million RBCs. Okay, understood. In the matured RBC, there is no nucleus, there is no mitochondria, and there is no endoplasmic reticulum. Why is it so? So if it has no nucleus, what will happen is RBC will be in biconcave shape, and the surface area will increase. Because of that, the absorption of the oxygen will be efficient. And in mitochondria, no mitochondria, what will happen? What is the mitochondria? Mitochondria, what is happening inside that? There is respiration, right? So in respiration, oxygen is required. So if there is no mitochondria, so the cell, the RBC will not be using the oxygen for itself. So all the oxygen from the lungs will get into the body parts, all the tissue wherever it is required, and the RBC cannot use those oxygen. Okay. Next, the endoplasmic reticulum. There is no endoplasmic reticulum. What will happen? There will be flexibility. Because of flexibility, the RBC, the movement of the RBC will be easy through the capillaries. Okay, understood? Understood? Then abnormal increase of RBC, it is called polycythemia.
Ma'am, whatever you're writing is not clearly visible because the color of the pen is actually very light.
This color is light.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll use another pen. This is also light. Now, okay. Now, polycythemia and abnormal decrease of RBC is erythropoiesia. Okay, understood?
What's the second one? Abnormal decrease in RBC.
Erythropoiesia. Okay, this RBC has a stroma inside which the respiratory pigment hemoglobin is present. Okay, stroma. Okay, now this hemoglobin, it has two parts. One is the
Ma'am, what it
iron
is
part,
poly? Ma'am, after poly, what it is written?
polycythemia. Another part is the protein. This iron part is called hemin. Hemin. Okay. This hemin has iron. Okay. It has iron. So this hemoglobin, it has iron inside it. Okay. In the middle, there will be iron. And if that iron is in +2 state, if the iron is in +2 state, what will happen? Oxygen will bind to it. Okay, and also the pH must be high. The pH must be high, and the iron should be in +2 state. That time, what will happen? Oxygen will
Ma'am,
bind, and
after
it
iron,
will
what it
be
is written
known
in
as
brackets?
heme, and it is known as oxyhemoglobin. Okay, when it is binding with the oxygen, it is known as oxyhemoglobin, and it will be forming unstable compound. After that, what will happen? It will lose oxygen when it gets inside the cells tissues. So the tissue will take up oxygen. Okay, this is the process. And one more thing is this also the carbon dioxide, hemoglobin plus carbon dioxide, sometimes only and sometimes what will happen, hemoglobin and carbon dioxide plus this hemoglobin, carbon dioxide and hemoglobin will join, and it will form carbonamide, amino hemoglobin. Few of the carbon dioxide will be transported in this way. The others it will go through the plasma. But the oxygen only through the hemoglobin. And one more thing, um, this hemoglobin has strong affinity. It likes carbon monoxide very much. It sees carbon monoxide, what it will do, it will bind to it. What will happen in the wherever there is burning, what it will produce carbon dioxide, right? So what will happen? Carbon monoxide in the factories and all that. So if there is no proper ventilation, what will happen? The hemoglobin will bind with carbon monoxide and it will form car car carboxyhemoglobin and hemoglobin. Okay, because of which this oxygen this oxygen the hemoglobin cannot carry oxygen, right? We need oxygen, so there is cut off supply of the oxygen supply is cut because of this carbon monoxide is binding with hemoglobin, and this is called carbon monoxide poisoning. Okay.
Ma'am, why when hemoglobin binds with carbon monoxide, we are not able to breathe? Means oxygen supply is cut off.
Yes, because this carbon monoxide is binding with the when carbon monoxide is binding with the hemoglobin, what will happen? It will form stable compound. Okay, when it is binding with oxygen, it is forming unstable compound. Okay, so the hemoglobin when the so the hemoglobin will bind with carbon monoxide, and there won't be any hemoglobin left for the oxygen. So there will be cut off the supply of the oxygen. So we need oxygen, right? Because of that, we'll die. Okay, understood? And this is
Yes,
called
ma'am.
carbon monoxide poisoning.
Oh,
Yeah,
ma'am.
it's almost time. Yeah, I'll close the class. Yeah, any doubts?
Uh,